Oh, what is this?
So this is nighttime, so you get to choose who you're going to sit with.
Oh. I don't want to sit with Damien.
To have an interaction specifically with them. So you get Damien and Calculester, or Dahlia and the Ghost Haver, or the Witch and the spooky emo Envy, or you can sit with Mothman.
Who are you sitting with?
I've got to sit with Dahlia, because she's my honey Pookie Bear.
Later, you're craving a healthy dose of attention from your peers when you spot Dahlia and Aravi by the campfire.
So, once I ripped his biceps off, he pretty much knew I'd won. But he still agreed when I asked him to get in a quick makeout before I delivered the mortal blow. So awesome!
Here for it.
Oh my god. Dahlia, you boss blue babe, you're so bad. Looks like Dahlia, Aravi, and Hex are conducting one of their classic girl talk sessions. You butt in as usual.
You can join our girl talk if you want, June, but you better be conversing at the top of your game. Today, we're discussing the ultimate girl talk subject. Crushes!
Ooh.
Aravi, you drew the short bone in the rabbit's spine. You're first. Who's your crush on? The rules of girl talk dictate that you have to tell us, or at least give us hints.
Whoa, is Aravi about to admit that she has an emotion? And, oh, that's an exclamation point. I was like, what the heck? And that emotion is romantic in nature? And she feels that towards another person and not a battle axe?
Come on, you guys. Do I really have to say it? Yeah. Well, if I have to admit it, I've always had a secret crush on that centaur mini-boss that lives right outside the woods.
Aravi, are you fucking serious? Is that why you keep taking those patrol shifts on the forest perimeter? Those were at 3 a.m., Aravi.
Whatever! I know it's kind of embarrassing. He's pretty buff, and I want to hear all the muscle squelching sounds when I crush him.
What?
Oh, okay. I admitted mine. Now you have to say yours, Dahlia. Tell us who's your secret crush. This is kind of tough, because I usually just tell someone directly when I'm crushing on them. I don't really bother keeping my crushes a secret. But I guess my current #1 crush is Timothy Chalamet. I can't stop fantasizing about crushing him. Just one of my boots could crush all of his bones. We're meant to be!
Wow. Dear God, by crushes, Dahlia and Aravi literally mean people that they want to crush.
Every time I get a new crush, I totally get this intense feeling of butterflies in my stomach. Lasts right up until I stomp the last drop of blood out. I get that too, and I get kind of jealous. I don't like anyone else to crush my victims. What about you, June? Any crushes we should know about?
Dahlia and Aravi just gave you the perfect opportunity to hint that you're interested in one of them. Flex your girl talk skills and crush this convo.
Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, so who's the top and who's the bottom, I guess?
I think...
Who would want to crush me?
Oh, is this based on them rather than...
This is based on them, so this one isn't a stats-based thing, I don't
Okay.
think. Because this one, you're just trying to pick one of them.
Oh, okay. I don't know which one of these it would be.
Every weapon and toy. So they've just admitted that Aravi loves toys. So I'm gonna go or weapons. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, when did they say that?
No. I'm gonna go with more of a crushie, and I'm gonna hope that Dahlia's a top.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, June! I didn't realize you liked to be crushed. You always gave me so desperately horny that you'll flirt with literally anyone or anything vibes.
Oh, admirable.
But now that I know that you're a crushie, I have great news for you. Crushies are totally my type! You're welcome! I really have a thing for that adorable crushie vibe. Like Liam, or a person who's made entirely of toothpicks that magically comes to life.
And you're a total crushy magnet, Dahlia. I've seen your Instagram. Every time you post a pic, the comments are basically all people begging you to step on them. You're crushing babes like I'm crushing full-ass liters of Mountain Dew.
Yeah! At first, I was surprised that so many randos could recognize my raw physical strength and crushing prowess from my selfies alone. But when you take the sheer size of my quadriceps into account, it all makes sense.
It sure does.
Yeah, your crushing techniques are pretty damn legendary. Do you usually crush with boots on or off? And do you ever mix it up and crush with your hands or your horns? It all depends on my mood. Usually I go with stomping or maybe a fist crushing if it's a weekend. But if I'm really feeling sexy, I might get real flirty and crush someone and crush using some motherfucking boulders!
Now, by boulders...
Now that I think about it, my godlike muscles and my pure passion for crushing make me the ultimate crusher. I'm at my maximum crush power level.
And by boulders, I was implying boobies.
Yeah, boobs. Damn, that's fucking cool, Dahlia. There's nothing I respect more than a maxed out skill tree.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Ravi. And thank you too, June. It's pretty hot how straightforward you were about wanting to be crushed by huge buff muscles. Okay, now listen. Now hear me out.
Yeah?
Slow down.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe one day you could even be my crush.
Fuck yes! You could crush by Dahlia's blue thunder any day of the week. And it
Yikes.
looks like this muscular demon is warming up to you.
Campfire time! Yay!
Alright, I was wanting to sit here, but I feel like it might actually be difficult to tell their vibes apart if I wanted to pursue Milo, so I'm already on the Cal route. Might as well. The router.
Might as well lock in.
Wow, we both make computer puns. Okay, and I feel like also Cal and Damien have like very different vibes, so it should be decently easy to like choose the correct one.
Yeah, exactly.
Damien and Calculist are discussing something. You head over there on off chance that it's about how desperately one of them wants to have sex with you.
You're no survivalist.
Should I do this or should you?
I mean, I would be doing all the voices if you don't do this.
All right,
So.
all right. Don't take it so personally, Cal. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying you're super dumb when it comes to surviving in the wild, and I can help.
I realize you are attempting to help.
I'm not offended by your baseless and untrue observations. I am merely reminding you that I am a machine, and therefore not alive, and therefore I do not need survival skills.
Sure, you say that now, but what about when you get lost in the woods and have to eat your own arm to stop yourself from eating your own dick?
Even if I did need to eat, which I don't, my arm is not made of caloric squishy meat like yours. It would provide little nutritional value to anyone.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Shit, really? That's crazy. I guess that means you'd have to eat one of your legs, which is
What?
way less convenient, but it would still get the job done.
I fear you are not grasping the real problem here.
Wait, I just remembered. My arms are made of squishy meat and flesh, and I have two of them.
You only just now remember that you have two arms. I guess Cal is good at blending in with being organic around Damien.
I'm a pro camper.
Why don't I just give you one of my arms so you can eat it if you need to? Then we'll both be safe from starvation. Damien, 1. Nature, fuck you!
What?
Fucking R2-D2 screen?
Friend Damien, I appreciate the insane gesture, but I assure you this is not at all necessary and actually quite traumatizing.
Too late. Already got my pocket buzzsaw. Now, do you prefer red meat or really red meat?
Well, it's clear Damien's trying to be a good friend. You'd probably be a really bad friend if you didn't stop him from cutting his arm off. He'd be losing so much tattoo space. The best way to do that would be to propose a different survival technique Cal could utilize. But what to suggest? When you're in the wild, always utilize power saving mode. Offer to let Lester eat your arm instead. I wonder which one favors Lester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am impressed with
Oh, this is actually a useful proposal, friend Autumn. Conserving power while you're away from a power source is very insightful advice.
Wait. Hold the damn phone. I have never heard of this technique, and I'm the most badass survivalist there is. There's no fucking way this exists. Like, what does it mean anyway? Saving power. Why would I save my power when I can just use it to punch people instead?
You appear to be talking about energy, friend Damien. Friend Autumn is referring to saving the electrical power that my body uses to operate its...
Oh, that makes way more sense. Autumn is saying you should hoard those giant batteries I've seen you shove up your ass. I mean, you're even kinkier than I thought, but sure, I respect it. A survival situation without any sexy fun time isn't worth surviving in the first place.
I fear you have woefully misunderstood the purpose of the batteries I insert into my derriere.
I don't know what half of those words mean. Anyway, I'm gonna go check up on my own saved power supply before the hike tomorrow. Wouldn't want to be the only guy who didn't bring any toys to the play date, am I right?
He is not right, but I have assessed that correcting friend Damien's misconception is a total waste of time. What? But now that we are alone, would you be so kind as to change out my batteries? All this talk of saving power reminded me that they are probably almost out of juice. Damn. Sir? What, Cal? Wait, is Cal inviting you to stick your hand in his ass chassis? Coach was right. Survival really can be sexy. Bring out your flasks.
Excuse me.
What'll it be then?
Gotta take a gamble because so normally it's like you're able to do like a random choice to pick one, but when you're sharing a controller, obviously that doesn't super work. So.
Welcome. Are you new here? Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink, the drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one.
What? I have no idea what it just said.
But if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option.
So you may choose to drink that one, or...
Oh.
It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So, get ready and good luck.
Alright.
Margarita.
Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box because at this point, who knows what you drink?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So what benefit would I gain from a brain margarita?
Smarts.
I don't want to be smart. Give me the box.
Give me the bucks. Cosmopolitan.
The mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds.
The cool dude.
Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? Mystery box.
I don't want to be any of those, so I'll take the mystery box. Toilet wine.
Toilet wine?
So bold.
Okay. What did I get? Do we know?
So you got the toilet wine.
Don't drink the toilet wine. I just have it here because Polly insisted that I offer it as a marketing stunt. That shit cannot do anything good.
What?
Oh, dang. So you got a big debuff.
What the hell?
That's what you get for drinking toilet wine.
The Cosmopolitan receives its name because it disrupts the very core of the cosmos. Thanks to it, any stat effect is now
Doubled for you?
For better or for worse. So up or down.
Whoa. Good. Oh, I see. Dang.
Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails!
Should have drunk the cool guy.
I guess so. The fuck? Jeez. Just being like, no, you don't actually get to win this game. Like, at all.
But you picked the mystery box.
I don't know what the options that I could potentially get from the mystery box are. I thought it was all good stuff.
Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Burrito.
Like, oh, what's it called? like fudge ice cream, like the stuff with the nice chunks in it.
I love a good chunk.
Uh,
Give me the chunk.
I'm clicking. It's hold on. My controller disconnected. It hates me for this game. I don't know why.
This game, it said autumn. Fuck you.
Okay, which would kill you the fastest if you only ate that food forever? Start
Oh,
debating
the
now.
fudge ice cream. I don't think we have to debate. I think a burrito is a relatively well-balanced meal.
Yeah, with the rice and beans and
It's
meat.
like rice and beans and veggies.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a meal, so you could probably just kind of live off of that. So
Yeah.
I gotta say the ice cream with fudge.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So what the fuck am I going for? I'm kind of going for like creativity or smarts. I feel like either one of those Cal would like.
So smarts is the woods, and then creativity is Scout HQ.
Why is my fun so high? I should probably go creativity to get it above fun.
Sure.
Okay. That day you happen to take the same Monster Scouts class as Mamimi the Oni girl. You didn't get good sleep last night, so you ask her if she has any of that weird energy drink she let you have once during high school. She doesn't, but she does have some very strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird-ass drinks? Coffee is delicious, but it comes with side effects. You get an acquired fear of caterpillars and you grow 2 creativity in your hair. What? Back at her tent, you spot Calculester fiddling with his ant farm. He's so tender with those small, leggy boys.
Calculester.
Oh, hello, friend Autumn. I was just deriving useful insights about organic life from my ant terrarium. Terrarium. Initially, I was worried that tiny six-legged creatures might not be fitting analog for more complex life forms. But friend Milo helpfully informed me that we are all tiny six-legged creatures where it counts. Concern averted.
Anything for my ants.
Lately, I have been focused on giving my little ants the happiest lives possible. If I can just optimize their tiny ant lives, it will help me understand how to make my larger friends happier as well. Recently, however, I have run into an obstacle. As everyone knows, the happiness of an organic being is directly related to how efficient it is at working. Kind of. And my ants are quite efficient. I hardly know any humans who could vomit so much material into the mouth of their exalted queen. But I wonder, are my ants as efficient as they could be? Surely there must be some room for improvement, but I have tried everything I can think of without success. Transmitting a mathematical formula for organizational efficiency? These words, didn't help, and neither did telling them to do their best in binary. I am at a loss. Well, Calculester set the bar pretty low in terms of workable solutions. Surely you can think of something that'll make these ants work into harder workers. A yearly company retreat to Miami, the anticipation alone will fill them with determination. Maybe fun? The fantasy of a meritocracy. Okay, that...
fantasy. Creative.
Smarts. What? Fantasy creative?
Yeah, you're fantasizing. That's a creative thing to do.
You're trying to screw me
I'm
over.
telling you my honest thoughts. You don't have to agree with me.
I think meritocracy is a smart thing.
Politically, but is it smart vibes-wise?
Ugh. I feel like this is the correct answer.
Perhaps.
Suck it. What an excellent idea. Indeed, I have read that taking a break from staring at screens for a while can have immense positive mental health benefits. I'm not sure how that research applies to individuals whose faces are literally screens, but what? Yeah. It is weird.
Is that you?
It is weird, like, the little icon for dialogue is right next to your face. So,
Beep,
beep, beep.
beep, beep.
But this is not about me. It is about these ants. To start things off right, you send the ants on their first 5-day Miami vacation right away. The ants are delighted to finally have a break. They get absolutely trashed on the plane because those little airplane liquor bottles aren't so little when you're an ant. They spend 5 fun, full fun-filled days. Well, 5 fun-filled days in Miami, soaking up the sun, participating in fun team-building activities, and running a ton of picnics. A couple of the ants even get involved in a wild caper, where the ant police enlist them to go undercover to take down the head lice mafia. It's such an action-packed romp that it even gets turned into a TV show. Soon, everybody's talking about the success of Miami Lice.
Jesus Christ.
Goodness. Okay. The ants return home rejuvenated, pheromones abuzz with their tales of their exploits, already planning next year's trip.
Upgraded successfully.
My goodness, the ants' productivity has increased by 300%. It seems that taking breaks is even more beneficial than I anticipated. Something tells you that it has less to do with the break and more to do with the cocaine and the ants smuggled back from Miami. Still, whatever works. You can +2 fun, +1 creativity. Damn, it keeps giving me fun. I don't want fun. Get me away from fun.
Some of the characters like multiple things. So maybe he likes fun and creativity.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the Camp Dome.
Also, 45 minutes my ass. What the hell? That day at the Camp Dome, you play a game of tug of war. Like, this is the short version. What the? You see, tug of war is a harder game than it seems. It involves a lot of strategy, and there's a secret technique not everyone knows. It's, you need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago, and so you win. The audience is cheering and roaring in joy while you salute them, victorious. They throw roses at you. They throw their underwear. Someone throws you +2 charm, which you happily take. Ooh, what a roster. With the help of Milo and Calculester, you managed to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia will still enjoy, an Iron Chef competition. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean delicacies? Epicurean. Calculester is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against the Iron Chef's 1,000 knife-wielding arms.
Is this what people call
What a delight! I have never had so much fun in my short, artificial life.
Damn kids.
What? Stop having fun! Stop that! Put it back! Did you pay for that
Don't
fun?
forget to like and subscribe.
Whoa! Okay, Milo. Pay for it? But fun is free, just like love, and literally anything else as long as I agree to demo on my Instagram.
Free! Free! I didn't know this was a summer camp for communists!
Capitalism always
Nothing's free, you fucking millennials! This dome is an untapped gold mine, and I'm here to tap it!
I bought all this.
That's why I purchased a controlling interest in the Camp Dome, so I could monetize this pile of sharp objects. Maybe I'll tattoo advertisements on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Ooh, or require everyone who participates in Dome games to purchase life insurance. And to prevent insurance fraud, all claims will have to be filed by the deceased in person.
Oh dear, oh gosh, oh no. I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it already is. You can't monetize the dome. Commerce is only valid when it's coated in a thin veneer of spirituality and lifestyle porn.
I can't participate in this discussion because I'm still fighting this knife robot, but I'm mad too. Well, unless you kids can come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome, ha! It's life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone.
Oh no, that sounds painful and boring. Your least favorite combination of things. Well, but how to monetize in a non-shady way? Well, we could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are the free-range cattle of capitalism. That's just crazy enough to work. Or not, based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to propose? Oh boy.
Let's see. Old Gertrude's Organ Trafficking Boutique. That feels smart. And then Beanie and Bucket's Fancy Hat Extravaganza. That sounds charming. So we gotta go with Beanie and Bucket's Fancy Hat Extravaganza.
I mean, yeah, your smart is pretty low, so the only way is if this counts as bold.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought it was
yeah.
fun.
Whatever, man. Ha! Good luck getting a fancy hat to shop to fund this dome. What do fancy hats have to do with sports murder?
Don't be so toxic.
Oof, this voice, my goodness, Milo. Oh, you think just because someone's doing a sports murder, they don't want to look fabulous? Okay, Boomer.
No, wait, I'm cool, I'm hip. Let's go talk to Buckwad and Bean Dip, my dudes. I'm down.
I'm not a boomer! You head into town to locate everyone's favorite local hat distillery. Beanie and Buckets are delighted to see you. Welcome to Beanie and Buckets, motherfucking fancy hat emporium, shouts Beanie. You can tell he's Beanie because he's wearing a top hat with the word Beanie on it. Well, home of the double hat, double stack, hat, double meat, double cheese, all hat, says Bucket. What? You can tell he's Bucket because he's wearing a bucket instead of pants.
My name is Calculus.
Hello, friends. We are here to propose a merger. A merger! Screams Beanie, pulling several lacy feathered bowlers out of nowhere. Bowlers?
Bucklers?
I don't know. They got in strange words here. How about you merge your ass with these super soft tea party hats, bitch? Bitch. There's no need to merge anyone's ass with anything before 7 p.m. We're just here to... appreciate this trilby, says Beanie, pulling out a hat festooned in jewel iguanas. Oh my god. This is the kind of hat the dinosaurs wore to the opera, motherfucker. If you act now...
Enough! Business uppercut!
Beanie and Bucket fly through the ceiling in a shower of hats and return a few minutes later, much relaxed. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how we got here. I don't know what we're doing.
We're trying to get a corporate sponsorship for the Camp Dome.
Okay. Why? Like...
To monetize it.
Why?
Because that's what the evil guy wanted to do.
Okay, we apologize for our earlier enthusiasm, says Bucket, adjusting his bucket to better hide his genitalia. Once we're in sales mode, it's very hard to snap out of it. We have considered your offer, says Beanie, spitting some teeth out of his mouth, and we have decided to sponsor the Camp Spooky Murder Dome. It will be great for our brand, says Bucket happily. Even the most cursory study of history reveals the intimate connection between fancy hats and murder. Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. That business uppercut of yours is surprisingly effective, Dahlia. Perhaps we could... Regular uppercut!
The CEO flies into the sky and vanishes like an anime bad guy. Ding! Leaving you to reap all the profits from your new sponsorship deal yourselves. You use the money to buy fancy hats for everyone at the camp. This will never get old. You gain +4 fun, +2 oh right, you got doubles. God damn.
Down.
Damn.
Everybody choose an object. See your choice out loud to the other players before looking. Autumn's butt.
Oh, I didn't even choose an
Didn't even
object.
pick.
I'm not looking at it yet.
Don't look at it. Choose an object.
An object. A parasol, a flowery parasol. Okay.
Okay, and I chose your butt.
Okay, which
Player
object would be the
decided-
most useful new Swiss Army knife attachment? Start debating now.
Do I even have to say it?
Like,
Do I have to say it? Because,
I mean, having a parasol as in a Swiss Army knife type of thing, like it unfolds anytime it rains.
And it's-
you got an umbrella in your pocket.
sure. How often does it rain?
Depends on where you live.
Sure, just give me, a rough estimate.
Well, it rains
Like
acid where
per
I
week.
am, so like that's really
per
useful.
week? No. I'm just saying we're talking about usefulness, right?
Yes.
So let's say it rains a few times a month. We'll go 3. Right?
What are
We'll
you
be-
doing with my ass? Go ahead.
I'm just saying it might get used more regularly than the parasol.
Would be the most useful, not used more.
Let's go ahead and look up the definition of useful.
Which I'm assuming something like most beneficial.
Able to be used for practical purpose or in several ways.
Yeah, practicality. I think the parasol.
Being of use or service, serving a purpose, advantageous, helpful, of good effect. Appropriate, convenient, effective, favorable, fruitful?
I chose me.
Chat, she's abusing the power of having the controller.
Yeah, and? Oh no, I get to go first. What an advantage.
Chat, she's literally cheating.
Yeah. I literally have half the stat boosts that you do.
Chat, she's still mad that she got the toilet wine.
I'm so mad. Okay, I have no idea how long... Oh, we're close to the end. Okay, well I should probably boost the stats that I do have. So,
Maybe.
I should probably up my creativity. Yeah. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely nature-related, right? You decide to take it a step further, though. You add a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow to turn it into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then, you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated monster scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're awarded +2 creativity for murder.
Yeah, for killing that guy.
Yeah. Oh, the bowler. But that's all dumb bullshit compared to what you're really at camp for. Intimate moments with your synthetic crush, Calculester. You slip away at the first possible moment, so you can spend the afternoon with him, romantically going through a book of photographs and telling him which ones are faces.
Oh my god.
Where's the car? Show the stoplights. He leans in to get a higher resolution view of one of the images. This is zoom and enhance. Lean in. Bringing his face within inches of your face. The moment is unmistakable. You lean in and kiss him tenderly on the screen. Tastes like television. You rub your lips and tongue passionately across the slightly warm glass surface. But he's not kissing you back. What are you doing, Autumn? He didn't say friend, Autumn. Oh. Are you attempting to clean my screen? Allow me to provide you with a moist disinfectant wipe. No! You explained a bit embarrassed that you were trying to kiss him. Oh, a kiss. I'm delighted to add this to my tally of formative adolescent experiences. And yet, though I like you very much, I cannot help but think that this kiss was not as arousing for me as it was for you.
Oh my god.
Kissing, you see, requires a mouth, which I do not have. I am glad that that the hyper-realistic mouth on my screen fooled you, but it is only a simulacrum. I experienced similar problems when attempting eating, and don't even get me started on pooping. You'd rather not. It's already kind of ruining the romantic mood. What you really need is some other way to emotionally/physically connect with Calculester. But what's the robotic equivalent of smooching? Come on, you've spent your whole horny life training for a situation like this.
It's true. Robot fucker.
Listen. I may have some alternatives in mind. Upload an image of your lips to his hard drive via the most intimate medium, a 3.5-inch floppy. Oh goodness, I like that.
Hey.
Whisper beautiful numbers to each other. Okay, damn, okay. Creativity. My god, boldness is 1, charm and smarts is 5, fun is 9. Damn, I don't know what either of these could be at all. I don't
got
know.
no idea.
Upload an image of your lips to his hard drive via the most intimate medium. That might be boldness.
Sure, maybe.
Possibly charm, but that's also 5, so it shouldn't matter. Whisper beautiful numbers to each other. That might be smart or creative. I don't know if either of these are fun, so... Smart, okay. Beautiful numbers. Goodness, Autumn, I didn't realize we'd reached that stage in our relationship. If kissing is anything like math, then I am beginning to understand why organics are so obsessed with it. Come, friend Autumn, I mean if you say so. Stare into my simulated eyes and tell me a beautiful number.
Autumn.
Anything less than 3. Wink. Start with the classic 5318008. That is classic.
Chat.
Ooh, how naughty. Personally, I am a fan of the so-called sexy primes, any pair of primes which differ exactly 6. 11 and 17 are particularly raunchy, don't you think? Not as raunchy as 010101010101010100, you counter. Wow, you know how to spell yeah. Sex and binary. You truly are a numerical Casanova. That's not all you know how to do, you tell him. You proceed to list as many digits of pi as you can remember. You're soon out of 1415926535 territory and into much more sultry 360011330353 zone. Dear me, Autumn, I had no idea you were such an experienced lover of pi. Go on, keep reciting. I can take it. You don't need to be told twice. You breeze right past 6711399009 and thrust boldly forward towards 147723514. Don't stop, don't stop. I think my memory buffer is about to overflow.
I'm asexual, and this is causing me such an emotion right now.
Oh, goodness. Cache overflow, memory overflow. 6746 7678 8952. Error, arousal overload, venting chassis to avoid CPU meltdown. A blast of hot air explodes from Calculister's body, causing him to convulse in ecstasy. When the steam clears, you see that he's ejected a sheet of paper from his printer. Holy moly. It's your name, and it is inside an ASCII heart. Aww. You overwhelmed Calculister with your erotic numerology, and made it through this entire outcome without mentioning 69. Well, oops, I kind of did earlier. Nice. You gain +2 creativity, +1 smarts. Alright, you're gonna crush this.
Christ.
That was steamy.
That was steamy. Alright, let's do Camp Dome.
That day at the Camp Dome, you're doing some classic Battle Royale. Lots of fun and murder. You've cornered another player who begs you to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. A little known fact, people store excess charm in there. She starts bleeding charm, so you take +2 charm and drink it. It refreshes you and makes your skin clearer. Later that night, you get all gussied up for your date with Dahlia. She said she had some intense physical activities planned. Awooga! However, when you go to find her, you're surprised to see her surrounded by a horde of demonic soldiers. That's only better.
Oh, hey, June. Listen, I've got bad news. I forgot I volunteered to army stit my buddy General Zach Clark's hellish armies tonight. I'm sorry I can't dodge this responsibility, but I'll make it up to you. Maybe you could help me watch them tonight? Right now, I'm cooking them a nutritious meal of gruel and enemy blood for me. We couldn't get the fresh stuff on such short notice, but this powder substitute is pretty...
As she's speaking, one of the soldiers pulls meekly on Dahlia's sleeve. Miss General Aquino, he says. I gotta go potty.
I told you all to go before you left hell. Fine. Anyone who has to go, come with me and bring a trowel to bury your poopies. June, maybe you could figure out a way to entertain the little war machines while I'm gone? Then we might be able to spend some time alone together.
Oh. Every day this universe tests your patience. Well, whatever. If it means alone time with Dahlia, you can find a way to distract the giant evil darlings for an hour. What sort of activity should you give the demonic soldiers to do so you and Dahlia can make love, not war?
Okay. Soothing war propaganda. Entertain and distract them. Or keep them busy by giving them an assignment, a personal essay about their experiences with city pillaging. That feels smart. Right? Giving them an essay.
I mean, yeah, and that's the lowest, so I feel like no matter what the other one is counted as, it should be fine.
I gotta say the war propaganda.
So fun.
Fun!
We love war propaganda. You run your idea past Dahlia when she returns.
Hey, not bad! Let's go check the camp storage cabin. I think I saw some old propaganda VHS tapes the last time I was in there.
You two head over to check out the old storage cabin for some materials.
Okay, let's see. We've got Pillaging Treasure Planet, Oliver and the Company Coal Mine, The Little Mermaid buys a third Liberty Loan. Jesus Christ. Here's a classic. The Pinocchio Laterian beheads the aristocrats. I watched this so many times as a kid.
Well, that explains a lot about Dahlia's outlook on the Levays. at least.
Under the vase.
You bring a couple VHSs and shepherd the army men into the camp auditorium. There, you make them cozy with some blankets and clockwork or orange eye specula to ensure maximum fun while absorbing the propaganda film. Everyone loves it. They sing along with their favorite propaganda songs and giggle at Pinocchio Letariat's impassioned speech against the bibbidi-bobbidi
Bibbidi-bobbidi bourgeoisie.
You're winning at summer.
Good work, June. This should keep them occupied long enough for us to have a bit of alone time.
Fuck yeah! You two sneak off to get physical together, using the workout regimen that Dahlia specifically designed for you. Well, it's not exactly what you were expecting, but it was a very sweet gesture and intimate in its own way. You also gain +4 fun and +2 charm.
Man, you got to fuck Calculaster. I'm jealous.
You got exercise. Oh,
Yeah, now you have to pick.
well,
Now
I mean,
this is not based off who you've spent the most time with, but your stats.
Oh.
And since spending time with them also increases your stats that are relevant to them, so creativity and fun are Calculaster's stats.
oh boy, I don't know which one to go with. Oh no.
Jimmy's mom.
Oh, my aching tentacles.
Don't say that.
It's a Squidward quote.
I know it's a Squidward quote. I don't like it.
Damn. I mean, I could go with Calculester, but I'm scared that I don't have enough smarts.
I mean, fortune favors the bold, babe.
I'll go Calculester. Yeah.
Let's do this.
And of course, I have to ask Dahlia. Now, you can both try to pursue the same person and try to, like, sabotage each other and stuff.
But we
It's fun.
don't have
But we
any
did.
similar stats.
But we didn't
Except
do that.
fun, kind of. Okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum. You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire a summer fling with me?
I am happy.
I am so happy. I must admit I've been intrigued by you lately, so I ran 62 simulations of us going to the meteor shower together. One of us died and only 3 of them. Believe it or not, that is actually a very good statistic. For the most part, the outcomes were very satisfying and overall nice. So, to quote myself in most of my simulations,
Initializing love.
yes, Autumn, let us be summer flings. Would you like to hold each other while the sun sets?
With you.
Hey! Camp scamp. You scamp, you got, I don't know. You got railed. I don't know what it said. Some kind of achievement.
Oh my god.
The rail that you have to insert the RAM sticks into? Sure.
I'll ram my...
Stick into your rail. The last day of camp was wonderful. You helped Cal improve his ant farm, and he helped you make one of your own so you can be ant farm buddies. You decided to merge your ant farms in a show of good faith amongst your divided properties. Then you calculated the various densities and soil enrichment coefficients to maximize your conjoined... So, okay, what? Farm's productivity. You made lots of charts while the meteors rained down. How romantic. Your date was as romantic as it was mathematical. Goodness.
Alright, please, 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 please.
I mean, Cal and I basically fucked, so if he rejected me, that would be pretty sad.
It'd be pretty awkward.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
A summer fling between you and me?
Best summer.
Ah, yes! A summer fling is an essential part of having the best summer ever! Look, I even had it on my list. Almost forgot. Good catch, June. I'm glad I have you around. Let's check summer fling off my list together.
You're my best.
Hey.
Hey! Wow, she's got huge boobs. Sorry.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. Dahlia designed a sexy weightlifting regimen to do together. Focused a lot on strengthening the glutes and pelvis. Wink.
Wink.
Going fancy. You unleashed fanciness into camp. Did we?
Perhaps.
Okay. I don't know what any of this means, but cool.
Also, double success.
Yeah. We're both winners. In our hearts.
Well, no, we did both win.
Exactly. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. Ah, It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken arts turned tragedy stung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we will always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by.
Yippee!
Even today, I can still close my eyes, and I'm there on that last summer night. Oh, I was behind. All my friends around the campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start. All right.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, chatrymen.
I've gathered you here today.
I've gathered you here today because I'm marrying Autumn.
The real date, the real relationship along
The real
way.
Monster Prom was the...
This is Monster Camp. Thank you very much.
Huh. And the video.
Which one of us is Monster and which one of us is Camp?
I'm Cam.
So I'm Monster? I guess.
Well, anyways, bye.
Okay, bye.